Everything you will ever become begins with the belief you choose to obey today.
Belief is the beginning of all success. Before the world ever sees your results, it feels your belief. Before success ever knocks on your door, belief builds the house it will one day enter. Every achievement you admire, every life you envy, every legacy that echoes through history began quietly, invisibly, with a single decision inside the mind. I believe this is possible for me. Most people think success starts with talent. Others think it starts with luck, with connections, with the right moment. But those are surface explanations for shallow thinking. Look deeper, far deeper, and you'll find that success always begins in the unseen territory of belief. Not hope, not wishing, belief. The kind that anchors itself so deeply in your identity that doubt has nowhere to sit. Belief is not loud. It does not beg for attention. It does not argue with the world. It simply stands firm while circumstances scream the opposite. When Thomas Edison failed thousands of times, it wasn't intelligence that kept him going, it was belief. Belief that failure was not a verdict, only feedback. When Abraham Lincoln lost elections, businesses, and years of his life to hardship, it wasn't optimism that carried him forward, it was belief. A quiet, stubborn certainty that his purpose was larger than his pain. Belief is the invisible engine that powers discipline when motivation fades. It is the inner compass that keeps you moving when clarity disappears. Without belief, effort feels heavy. With belief, effort becomes inevitable. And here is the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. You do not rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your beliefs. Your actions never outperform your inner convictions. If you secretly believe you are limited, your habits will obey that belief. If you believe you are capable, your behavior will slowly align to prove it true. Dale Carnegie understood this deeply. He knew that confidence is not arrogance, it is trained belief. He knew that fear is not weakness, it is belief misdirected. The mind left undisciplined will believe whatever it is repeatedly told, by society, by past failures, by careless words spoken in moments of doubt. And if you do not consciously choose your beliefs, they will be chosen for you. This is why so many people work hard yet remain stuck. Their hands move forward, but their minds pull them back. Their goals say one thing, but their beliefs whisper another. And belief always wins. To believe is to give yourself permission to act fully. To believe is to remove the internal brakes that keep potential locked away. The moment belief changes, perception changes. Opportunities appear where obstacles once stood. Energy rises where exhaustion lived. Direction forms where confusion reigned. Belief is not magic, it is alignment. Alignment between what you want and what you accept as possible. When those two finally meet, progress becomes unstoppable. And once belief takes root, it begins to shape everything. How you speak, how you decide, how you endure pressure, how you respond to failure. Belief sharpens focus, it clarifies vision, it hardens resolve, it transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary momentum. Success does not start with the world changing, it starts with you deciding, deeply, deliberately, and without negotiation, that your future will not be dictated by fear, history, or limitation, but by belief.
Belief, once awakened, demands responsibility. It asks you to think differently before you act differently. It forces you to examine the quiet conversations you have with yourself when no one is watching. Those moments where excuses are born or courage is chosen. Because belief is not what you say out loud when things are easy. It is what you tell yourself in silence when resistance shows up. A disciplined mind is built by guarding belief with intention. You cannot allow every opinion to rent space in your head. You cannot let yesterday's failures write today's identity. Henry Ford said it plainly, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That was not a slogan, it was a law of mental cause and effect. Thought becomes belief, belief becomes behavior, behavior becomes destiny. This is where most people drift. They let emotions decide their beliefs. They let temporary moods define permanent conclusions. One bad result becomes a story of inadequacy. One rejection becomes proof they were never meant for more. But strong minds do not outsource belief to circumstance. They choose it deliberately, then reinforce it through action. Belief grows through evidence, and the fastest way to create evidence is to keep promises to yourself. Small ones, daily ones. When you do what you said you would do, belief gains weight. When you avoid discomfort, belief weakens. This is the quiet architecture of strength. Discipline reinforcing belief, belief fueling discipline, both moving you forward when motivation disappears. Clarity sharpens belief. When your purpose is vague, belief wobbles. When your vision is precise, belief stands tall. Walt Disney was told his ideas were foolish. He was fired for lacking imagination, but his belief was specific. He did not believe in success as an abstract idea. He believed in a world he could see clearly in his mind. And because he could see it, he could work for it. Strong lives are built by people who decide what they stand for before pressure arrives. When pressure comes, and it always does, belief becomes your anchor. It keeps you steady while the storm tests your resolve. Resilience is not toughness for its own sake. It is belief refusing to collapse under weight. Learning, too, is an act of belief. You study because you believe growth is possible. You adapt because you believe change is not a threat, but a tool. Strong minds stay flexible without becoming fragile. They learn, adjust, and continue, never interpreting obstacles as signs to quit, but as signals to refine. And gratitude, often misunderstood, is belief expressed through appreciation. It says, "I recognize progress even when it is incomplete." Gratitude keeps belief alive during long journeys. It reminds you that strength is already forming even when results lag behind effort. In the end, success is not seized, it is allowed. Allowed by belief, allowed by a mind trained to focus, a heart willing to endure, and a spirit unwilling to surrender its vision. When belief becomes your foundation, life stops feeling like a negotiation with fear and starts moving like a collaboration with purpose. This is how strong minds are formed. This is how strong lives are built. And this belief you choose today is where it all truly begins.
This channel isn't for everyone. It's for those who choose discipline over excuses.